guys, welcome back to Moonlight Reaction.
And today, this is our first video on the Christ Talk journey, or just a Christ Talk. We really just want to inform people about God and His second coming, just in general about God. So yeah, she actually started this idea.
So guys, knowing whatever is happening around the world, knowing how earthquakes are happening in Africa, in Asia, in East America. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's basically just talking about the things that are in the Bible, saying how the end times are going to happen, and it's literally being demonstrated in front of us, like a plague, aka the coronavirus, like it's happening in real life. And we just wanted to do the right thing because it says in the Bible, we as Christians have to spread the Lord's word, let people know about it in order to get them in heaven with us. So, yeah.
So guys, we already know what's happening around the world, sicknesses that are happening, floods that are happening, people killing each other, racism, all these stuff, guys, they are in the Bible. They are in this book, and God talks about it, that in the end times, these things are going to be happening. And I mean, if you're not really in your conscience, you're not going to know that we are in the end times.
But basically, I just have to stay low. And
yeah.
Also, I just want to warn you guys about this incoming mark of the beast. There's going to be a lot of people getting it, don't get it. It's basically the Antichrist. It can get you stuff. It can like be a key to your hand. Like, you can literally open your door with it digitally. So yeah, just don't get it. It says in the Bible that if you get it, it's straight past to hell. So don't get that.
So guys, some of you might know who God is. Some of you might not know who God is. Some of you might believe in God. Some of you might not. Some of you might believe in other forms of gods. Today we are bringing to you who is God.
That's the title of the video. Just before we start anything, I hope you've heard the name God, because if you haven't, I'm sorry, but you're living under a rock. You probably know God by now if you are watching these videos.
So who is God?
In my opinion, I would say God is the creator of all things, and someone who has, not someone, he is a person with no beginning and no end.
So guys, in the Bible, I don't know if you guys have read the Bible, but somewhere in the Bible, when Moses was going up on the mountain, he asked God, if I go down to tell these people about you, and they ask me, who is this God you're talking about, like, what should we say? And God told Moses to say that I am that I am. So God is the I am that I am. He is the one that created heaven and earth. Guys, Christianity is not, getting to know Jesus, getting to know the real God is not about religion. It's about the closeness and the form of relationship you have with Him.
And I don't think religion is even supposed to be a thing. We as humans are just supposed to believe in Him. And just to back that up, if you read the Bible predicts every single thing that's happening right now. It predicts the coronavirus. It predicts the Lebanon explosion. It predicts just every bad thing, just every sin basically. Just says everything that's going to happen in the end times. So that's proof that He is real and He is there. And if you're an atheist or you believe in some other God, ask yourself, God, show me a sign so I can get closer to you. Because I don't think a Buddha can, get you food. But God can.
God actually gave Israelites food. Physically they saw food coming out of heaven. I know this might sound very insane. Crazy. It might sound crazy to you. But guys, let's dive into this book and give you the real juice.
Yeah, you can actually just read the Bible for once, and God will actually touch your heart and just give you signs that He is there. Get closer to Him, and it doesn't even hurt to know about Jesus, to get closer to him. It doesn't hurt. So why not try it? Why not get a free pass to heaven? Why not get a free pass to eternal life? You want that, right? I'm pretty sure everyone wants that. So just try it out. Pray to God for forgiveness of sins. If you're not a Christian, become a Christian. If you are a lukewarm Christian, I know we all sin. I sin.
I see.
So if you're a lukewarm Christian, please just pray to God to forgive all your sins and just get closer to him in general. Devil will always try to stop you, but don't let him do that. It's gonna bring bad thoughts into your head. Don't do that. Don't get tempted to sin or anything like that. Just stay right with God. Stay woke too. That's it.
So guys, before we dive into the Bible, I want to tell you guys, especially the atheists, people that call themselves atheists, that they don't believe in any God. My question is, take a look. Just take a look at the world. Just put your mindset like that. Take a look at the world. You are a human being. The president is a human being. Your mama is a human being. Your dad is a human being. Your aunt is a human being. Animals are animals. They breathe, right? So you just ask yourself, how did all of this, how did it come to existence?
No asteroid is going to crash together and make up Earth.
Like what they call the Big Bang Theory. Like,
no,
guys,
that's BS.
You guys, you guys already know that that's just dumb. Like that's every single stuff that happens, they're related to science. Just like they cannot even explain angels. How can you
explain that?
Yeah, how can you relate angels to science? That's just impossible. They cannot explain spirits. So why are you following them? Why are you following them?
They are the Antichrist. The government is against you. I don't want to say a lot because I don't want any FBI coming here or anything. But they're watching you. They're watching you. They will bring a chip. aka the mark of the beast. Don't get it. Just stay away from any chips being implanted into you. And stay away from any vaccines. I'm not saying coronavirus is not real. Please wear a mask. I'm not saying that. Just don't get anything into you that the government says it's good or it's gonna help you. And I've heard a lot of I saw a lot of TikTok videos talking about how Elon Musk is making a chip that helps you download music in your brain. You don't need that. You have a TV, you have a phone, you have Wi-Fi, you're good. That's good enough.
Alright guys, so as we were saying about the creation and stuff like that. So guys, trees, sand, stones,
Dirt. Animals.
Guys, think about it. Who created them? They didn't pop up out of nowhere. They didn't just pop out like people are saying. They didn't. Like there is something behind it, and we have to find what is behind it.
It's God.
There is something that is behind everything.
And I don't think an asteroid is going to create animals or humans.
How? Like, okay, even if that asteroid creates that, where did they come from? And then you ask yourself this question. And then we open this Bible, the Bible, which tells us the real truth about creation.
And the Bible actually has a lot of secrets. Me and my sister actually and my family, we do Bible studies on every night most of the times, and it has a lot of answers. Some things we found out why racism is a thing. I'm not gonna tell you. It's actually
guys, you gotta find it out yourself.
Like, the Bible is like a little story or a little what do you call it? A little key to the world.
It's like it has secret codes of everything that is happening.
It has racism in it. It has the coronavirus in it. It has how white and black came to be. It just has a lot of things in it. And once you get to know God, and once you read your Bible, it's gonna help out a lot. Just trust us, trust me. Just trust God. Put your trust in God, and He will show you a sign that He is there. and he is real. So first,
The introduction of Genesis, which is the first book in the Bible. The question that people ask the most is, why read this book? Why should you read this book? And it says, if you're like most people, you've wondered about the deep questions of life, like just as we were wondering right now.
yeah,
Why are we here? What is life all about? So Genesis takes you back to the beginning of time to find these answers. And it tells us about many beginnings, like the first plants, first animals, the first man and woman. Like it also shows us about God's dealing with Noah, Abraham. All these people that you've heard the names. So guys,
we're not gonna get in depth. Of
we can't get in depth because we do not want the video to be like too long
What we're gonna
and
do
boring.
is we're gonna talk about what we know, because we actually read
yeah.
the entirety of Genesis with our family. We're actually on the second chapter of the book, the second book of the Bible, which is Exodus. So in Genesis, it just talks about in the beginning, there was nothing there,
Nothing.
only God, just nothing else. Yeah.
There was like darkness all over the
Darkness.
like it's just darkness.
And
all right.
God was the only light.
Yep.
And God is the only way to happiness. So there was nothing there, and God,
You weren't there. I wasn't there.
you had no idea what life was before you came to be a thing. Think about that. How is that even possible? God. That's the only way. A rock did not make you. You weren't a monkey before you came to be a thing. You weren't a monkey before you had consciousness. No. God made you. You have to understand that. And God talks about in the book of Genesis, it talks about how the first man was made, and it just went on from there, and how the entirety of the earth was made.
So guys, just as you said, how were we humans made? So in the Bible, God made us by through sand. He
No,
used
not dirt, actually.
dirt, like dust, right? So God formed us human beings. First he formed a man named Adam. He formed him in his own image and likeness. That basically means that we look like God, right?
Yeah. You can't say someone's ugly, someone looks like that.
No, guys, do not.
We are God's own image, so probably God is just like a man.
Just like us.
He's probably a man because Adam was the first human ever, so he made him in his own image and likeness. So he made Adam, aka probably looks like him. Doesn't look like him, but has the same legs,
Features,
hands,
yeah.
eyes, noses. Just the basic needs.
Yeah. So guys, God did that, and then he breathed through the nostrils of the creation that he has made, and then the person came to life basically. And then God saw that. Even before that, God had created trees and all those stuff. We're not gonna get deep. So all the natural stuff you see, like the gemstones, trees, the sky,
And
day and night.
Another thing I want to say is humans, number one, no chaos was supposed to happen in the Bible. No chaos was supposed to happen on earth. No pain. No nothing. If Adam were to hit himself or trip, nothing would happen. He'd just be fine. No blood, no nothing. That's how God wanted everything to go.
Yep.
But then the first sin happened in the Bible, and Eve trusted. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. So guys, when God created all these stuff, he created a man and then named Adam, just as we said. And God gave Adam power. God was like, wow, I've created all these stuff for you. So Adam, here you go. You can have all these stuff, right?
And God also gave Adam the power to name every animal.
So every animal you see, a lion.
The lion, that's Adam made that.
That made it.
Created that. Lion, snake, mice, whale.
Yep. So guys, God created a woman aside from the man, right? Because God said that a man cannot live alone. You need a partner to live with.
Help him out.
Yeah, you need someone to help you out. And God created Eve.
Eve was actually created. In the Bible, it said that God took one of Adam's ribs and created Eve. Yeah.
That's why he called it woman, because it's the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh, right? Yeah. So guys, we're not gonna get deep into it. We're just gonna jump through stuff real quick. So basically, that's what happened, and they disobeyed God, and that is where all our troubles that we're facing today.
Yeah, that was the first sin in the Bible, which was Eve. God had a tree in all of His creation. He told Adam and Eve, don't eat these. Don't eat this one fruit. I believe it was fruit. Don't eat this one fruit. And the devil came to Eve as a serpent and deceived her, and then she ate the fruit. And that was the first sin in the Bible.
Yeah, that was the first sin.
And the punishments were
oh my God.
The punishments were pain, work,
It was like a man is going to labor really hard in order to feed their family.
People wouldn't live long.
And a woman is going to feel pain to
giving birth.
Yeah.
Also, humans were supposed to live forever. You weren't supposed to look older.
Nope. I mean, we're supposed to look old, but like not die.
Humans weren't supposed to die. But until the first sin, God gave Adam and Eve a bunch of punishments.
Oh my God.
And which included death. And actually, Adam died around 900 years old.
So guys, think about that.
900. He would have been almost 1,000 years. I think a century or something.
So we're done with that part. But my question is, do you think people believe us after saying this?
Listen, you don't have to believe this, but there will be more videos
to help you.
Yeah, there will be more evidence, and a lot more things. Right now, the most important thing is put your trust in God. Get food, because there will be world hunger. There's going to be world hunger in October. We're going to talk about it
in our next video here.
You get food. You need to get food, because what's about to happen
is very serious.
It's crazy. There's not going to be any food.
I know I look like I'm smiling, but that's my nature.
Yeah, she does. But there's not going to be any food. Put your trust in God. Don't get the chip. Don't get the vaccine. Stay safe. All right.
Real quick, guys. If you do not believe us, the oldest book in this world is the Bible.
Look it
right?
up.
The oldest
It'll
book.
probably say some 1892 book, but the oldest book according to God is the Bible. It's the Bible.
That's the only thing that has lived long enough. So you guys need to believe us. You need to believe us. Look, we are children, and we're telling you this because we are getting the urge to do it. Yeah. We're getting the urge, and we don't want to see people go to hell. It's just
because listen, hell is real. I want to ask one more question before this video ends. Where do you think you go when you die? Do you think you become an animal? Do you think you turn into a bacteria? Do you think you're dust? What happens then?
Guys, put that in our comment section and let's discuss
what happens when you die. That's the question for today. Peace out.
Peace
Stay
out.
with God.